Hey everyone, this is Michael again, and welcome to my DVD update video for December 8th. In this update, I'm going to show you 5 DVDs that I've gotten 2 weeks ago. The first one I got is Ransom with Mel Gibson, Rene Russo, and Sinise. And this is a really good movie. Ron Howard directed this, and it's my favorite Mel Gibson film. It's about Mel Gibson as this multi-millionaire airline owner, and his son gets kidnapped by these thugs, which are led by Sinise, and he plays like a fake cop in the film. And Mel Gibson and Rene Russo hire the FBI to investigate where his son is at, like where his son's been taken to by those thugs, and Mel Gibson has to pay the ransom. And it's a really great film. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. It's really good. And probably my favorite Mel Gibson film. It's really good, so just check it out. The next one I got is another favorite of mine, and it's called Jawbreaker with McGowan, who you may know from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. And it also stars Rebecca Gayheart and Judy Benz. And I really like this movie. It's funny. It's supposedly like a Mean Girls movie mixed with Heathers. And it's about these 3 girls right here. They kidnap their best friend on her 17th birthday. Like, they pull a prank on her, like a birthday prank, and they tape up her mouth and throw her in the back of their trunk, and they put like a jawbreaker in her mouth, and the prank backfires, and they find their best friend dead in the trunk with a jawbreaker stuck in her throat, and they have to keep it a secret around their school. And it's a really great film. It's funny. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. It's one of my favorites. Just check it out. It's really good. The next one I got is another Rene Russo movie that I think nobody speaks about this film, and I enjoyed it. And it's called Buddy. It also stars Rene Russo, like I said. It also stars Cumming also. And this is a beautiful movie. It's about Rene Russo, and she kind of like owns like these 2 monkeys right here. Like, she raises them. And one day she goes to Philadelphia, and she finds this baby gorilla who is sick, and she brings the gorilla home, and she raises that baby gorilla, and she names it Buddy, and it keeps growing and growing, and to the size about like this right here. That's Buddy right there, if you could see it. But yeah, it's a really great film. It's a very beautiful movie. If you haven't seen it, check it out. It's a very underrated movie. But it's a beautiful movie, like I said. Just check it out. It's really good. The next one I got, and people hated this movie when it first came out years ago, and I liked it. It's a favorite of mine. It's also another beautiful movie, and it's Robin Williams' film Toys. And I just really love this movie. The music is great in this. That song, The Closing of the Year, sung by, I think, Wendy and Lisa, and also Seal. And that's a really great song. I mean, the music in it is really good, and the set in that toy factory is really good. And this movie is about Robin Williams and his sister, Joan Cusack, and their father is like an inventor. No, like, he's the creator of this toy factory and president of the toy factory also. And their father dies. He dies, and he leaves the factory to their uncle, who is like this general, and he wants to make like military toys. And Robin Williams and Joan Cusack and all the other people that work in the factory, they don't like it. So they have to like find a way to like make the general like stop producing those war toys, because it can cause all these problems. It's a really great film. I don't know why people didn't like this, but I found it very good. It's a great film. If you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend you check it out. It's a beautiful movie with beautiful music and a beautiful set designs in that toy factory. It's really good. The last one I got is Rodney Dangerfield and Meet Wally Sparks. And this is a hilarious film. I love this film. It's probably one of Rodney Dangerfield's best. And Rodney Dangerfield, he was a great comedian and actor. I miss him a lot. He was really funny, you know, like in Caddyshack and Back to School, you know, and all those other movies he did. But this is one of my favorites, next to Caddyshack. It's about him as this trash talk, like those talk show hosts, you know, like those trash TV talk show hosts like Maury Povich, Jerry Springer, you know, and all those other trash TV shows, those trash TV talk shows. But he finds out his talk show is going to be canceled, and he goes up to the governor's house, and he calls all these problems around his house, and he wants to interview the governor. But it's a really funny movie. It has a lot of cameos in it. It has Tony Danza in it, Gilbert Gottfried, Bob Saget makes an appearance in this, and all those other TV talk show hosts from the 90s you might remember. But yeah, it's a really great film. It's very underrated. If you haven't seen this movie, check it out. And so that's it for my DVD update for December 8th. Thank you all for watching, and until the next video, I'll see you all later.